Today's confessional looks a little different because it's laundry day. I included a guitar so you can tell that I'm artsy. My name's Maria Bartolotta, and my show, I've Grown Plenty Thanks, is coming to the Hollywood Fringe Festival in just a couple weeks. It's a musical journey of me trying to figure out why I can't have a romantic life like normal people. Today's confessional is a classic ghosting tale involving one of my mom's pasta dishes. This is the story of Dish Guy. Two important things to note about Dish Guy are, this is the closest legitimate thing I had in the 10-year dry spell between my two relationships, and this was also the first guy I dated sober. We had been on a few dates and it was going really well. Really well. It was very promising. He knew I was sober and he was very considerate when we were first going out about asking if I was cool with him drinking, which I was. It doesn't bother me to have people drink around me. So it's going so well that we decided to have our first sleepover. And this was going to be my first sleepover in many years and sober. So I was a little nervous. That night my mom had made pasta. I'm Italian, and one, I'm cute, and two, it's really good pasta. And so I go over there, I bring him the dish of pasta, and, like the normal course of events with a sleepover, we start by watching a movie. And he starts just throwing back beer after beer after beer. Which, again, I don't mind if you drink, but we're literally just sitting there watching a movie. And he's just pounding beers, pounding them. What movie was it? I think it was The Big Short we were watching. But yeah, so he's just throwing them back hard. So by the end of the movie, he's wasted. And the normal progression of sleepovers, we go to the bedroom. Let's just say the beers were the only things pounded that night. And to top things off, when the attempts were being made, he had this little dachshund named Marty, and he decided to add to the mood by pooping in the middle of the floor, right next to the bed. He was like, I know what's gonna add to the ambiance here. So we smelt it, and he got up and to clean up the poop. Needless to say, it wasn't that great of a sleepover. But I kind of felt bad for him after I reached out and was like, hey, we can try this again. Maybe where you don't binge 28 beers in one movie. But he ghosted me. He totally ghosted me. And he still had my mom's pasta dish. And my mom's like, he has my dish. And my friends are like, he has your mom's dish. And it became this revolution of hashtag get Maria's mom's dish back. My friends will never get over this man having the dish. I'd be like, oh, that's his apartment complex. And they're like, we're going to get the dish. So I actually ended up hooking up with him again years later. Because I make really good decisions. Things went much better that time, by the way. And I'm in his kitchen and I see the dish. It's right there. And I'm gonna grab it. And then I think, you know what? No. Which he did admit he uses the dish. I like the fact that every time he uses this dish, he'll have to think about me. So he still has the dish. And my friends were, you didn't take the dish! Oh my God! Honestly, the person I feel the worst for in this whole situation is my mom. She's the one who lost the pasta dish in this whole thing.